When two top-tier fighters with contrasting styles face off, the anticipation skyrockets. One such electrifying clash is set to take place in the UFC 311 between Umar Nurmagomedov and Merab Dvalishvili. This fight isn't just another event on the UFC calendar, it's a collision of styles, a fight for dominance, and a contest between two of the brightest prospects in the bantamweight division. With so much at stake, this battle could shape the future of the division, and ultimately determine who will stand tall as the new champion. Both fighters are coming into this fight with undefeated records and a reputation for aggression and perseverance. But in this bout, only one will remain untouchable. When the name Nurmagomedov is mentioned in MMA circles, it's almost impossible not to think of Khabib, the legendary former UFC lightweight champion. However, Umar Nurmagomedov, Khabib's cousin, is quickly carving out his own legacy in the sport. Like his family members, Umar brings an unyielding pressure and a flawless style to the octagon, making him one of the most feared fighters in the bantamweight division. His grappling is next level, relying on a relentless pace and an almost mythical ability to control his opponents. Umar's fight IQ is exceptional. He understands when to press forward and when to capitalize on his opponent's mistakes. Having remained undefeated in his MMA career, Umar's skills are undoubtedly refined. His impressive wins include a mixture of TKO finishes and dominant decision victories, demonstrating his versatility. His wrestling is arguably his greatest asset, a quality that will surely play a major role in his fight with Dvalishvili. But what sets Umar apart from other grapplers in the UFC is his striking. His stand-up game has evolved to be more than just functional. It's become a threat in its own right. While still primarily a grappler, Umar's ability to mix in his strikes has made him an even more dangerous force. His fight against Merab will test whether he can impose his style against another grappler of the highest caliber. Merab Dvalishvili, known as the Machine, is a fighter whose name alone is enough to send shivers down the spine of any bantamweight. His relentless pace and suffocating pressure have earned him respect throughout the UFC, and his skills in the cage have only grown with every fight. Dvalishvili is a dynamo, constantly pressing forward and never giving his opponents a moment to breathe. His cardio is legendary, and his relentless wrestling has been key to his success. Dvalishvili's ability to maintain an overwhelming pace for 15 minutes or even longer is one of the most terrifying attributes in MMA today. Unlike Umar, Dvalishvili's striking game is often more about creating opportunities for his wrestling rather than scoring knockouts. His shots and movements aim to put his opponent in compromising positions, setting them up for explosive takedowns and constant pressure. But what truly sets Dvalishvili apart from many other fighters is his heart. The man is virtually unstoppable. He has faced adversity in several of his fights, only to rise to the occasion and find a way to victory. His resilience and determination are unmatched, making him a nightmare for any opponent who dares to stand in his way. When Umar Nurmagomedov faces Merab Dvalishvili, fans will witness a matchup between two highly skilled grapplers, each with their own distinct style. Umar's fluid control, elite striking, and positional dominance will be tested against Merab's unparalleled cardio, non-stop pressure, and explosive takedowns. Both fighters share a love for wrestling, but their approaches differ. While Umar often looks to dominate from the top, securing submissions or ground and pound victories, Merab thrives in scrambles and looks to keep the pressure on with relentless takedown attempts and transitions. This fight is a clash of tactics and styles. The question that lingers in the air is whether Umar's superior technical skill and fight IQ will be enough to outpace Merab's insane work rate and stamina. Will Umar be able to handle the constant barrage of pressure from Dvalishvili, or will the Machine be overwhelmed by the precision and technique of the Nurmagomedov family? This fight has the makings of an instant classic. Each man's skill set complements the others in a way that promises a thrilling and unpredictable contest. Beyond the personal stakes for both fighters, this bout could have massive implications for the bantamweight division. A victory for Umar Nurmagomedov would cement his status as the next title challenger, possibly making him the heir to the bantamweight throne. Meanwhile, a win for Merab Dvalishvili would not only solidify his claim for a title shot, but also send a message to the entire division that his relentless style is something to fear. In conclusion, the upcoming battle between Umar Nurmagomedov and Merab Dvalishvili is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated fights in the UFC's bantamweight division. With both fighters being undefeated and possessing unique attributes, this clash promises to be a thrilling spectacle for MMA fans around the world. Who will come out on top? Will it be the technical prowess of Umar or the relentless pace of Merab? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, this fight will be one for the history books.